Alright, here we go. We have some more Res the Witch King split here. I'm gonna give us some commentary real quick about the background of the game. So we were really struggling to make a lobby. There was a couple of guys, and they try to ruin the lobbies, and so they make it a real struggle. And so it took us like 20 minutes or something. It took us a long time for us to get a lobby going. And this is the outcome. Let's get into the people real quick. Arthanane is Drapey on maybe, I don't know, we have Rangers. I'm on West Elves. Legals is Carlin. Zizzle is West Gondor. Simos is East Gondor. Hokin is East Elves and Perplexed is Dwarves. On Evil we have Kiwi as Angmar. Du as Eastern Rudar. Aardvark is Morally Ambiguous. Zay on Kumul's Forces. And Uriel on Dragons, and Regalia on Trolls. Yeah, so there's a lot of work. So I didn't want, we don't want people to rage quit. Alright, normal speed. So we have this rotate on, Witch King's getting low. We have this rotate on Elves, because that's normal. Everyone rotates on Elves. If enough people come, you'll get damaged, but enough people have to come, or else it just doesn't do anything and you lose everything. Great Goblin and Rogash also being low. A Thelwyn? No. I think he could have killed that Thelwyn there. Rogash still asleep, he's fine. There's enough cannons. There's all 4 central cannons around there. Witch King got healing. A Thelwyn and Morgan are low. Smog is low, but Smog is a tank. He's healing his melee, or not melees, but his non-Gorble heroes. They look like they've got about 40 seconds left. Morgamir. Smog. Good targeting by Hokin. What? Witch King. Oh! Witch King dies. Gorkle. That leash range. Oh heavens, he got it. Okay. Massive wit, like. As elves, you haven't lost halls. See, you're happy. Is he getting halls? Yeah, he even got halls cloaked. So that's dope. You take that. Those are wins. Let's see here. So yeah, sucks to be trolls, and especially in this matchup with the Angmar Arthedain matchup. As Arthedain, you're so much happier because it's a really poor dive by Kiwi. Like, Celeborn wasn't even low. As Drapey, you're really happy because each charge I think does 225 damage, and you can have 2 charges. That's 450 instant damage that's gone that he can't deal to the heroes. So he's super happy. We have Morally Ambiguous rotating onto West Gondor, which isn't super common. Normally Morally Ambiguous like hits Cardolin, or sometimes they hit Lothlorien. It kind of varies. So Troll's faction is more of like a he helps wherever. He doesn't have one specific enemy. Drapey with that upgrade finishing first, that's nice. So losing Gorkle isn't as impactful to the team, but losing Witch King is pretty sucky. He still has 3 strong heroes. I don't I'm famously biased against melee heroes, but you can absolutely come back from this. I have known players that have lost way more and still come back from that. How is the Kumul's Forces fight going down? Some cannons are stripped. We look mostly clear. Brown rotates onto Cardolin. Focus fire looks like some cannon focus on Morgamir. Golfembo. Oh! Volley? Volley does it. Well played by Arthanane. Great rotate. Like, he was there. Like, he noticed him coming, and he was there to defend East Tharbad. Let's see here. Chief of the Dunlings. Oh, what is he doing? Aardvark! Oh, he was looking at Micro on the other side. Those were huge wins there. heavens. Okay. It's like that happened quickly. So evil is in trouble. Evil's feeling it. I imagine they're probably in voice chat, but with morally ambiguous, this heavily handicapped, as well as Arthedain, like heavily handicapped, and Trolls mildly handicapped, it's like the pressure is on. They feel desperate. They feel like they have to do something. So they're gonna rotate. They're gonna decide. I do believe they're in voice chat. Ooh, Annabeth. I like Annabeth. Her range 6.5. Yeah, it's really nice. So we have Aardvark, who's the morally ambiguous. Regalia, who's okay. That's the Trolls. And Kiwi the Angmar. So what they've decided to do is they're gonna force a fight at the Gondors. They're gonna push in at the Gondors because they're desperate. I don't think they would do this in a normal game because good could just punish. I show up to try to stop the flow of the bleeding. I can't do much with just Glorfindel's E-Stealth. He's really great, but there's like 7 heroes here, so there's not a whole ton I can do. West Gondor shows up. Oh, Morgamir? Or, excuse me, Pinneth. Oof, not even close, baby. So, Glorfindel. Alright, it's 200 HP. Not a great starting push. For 3 factions, you would expect to get more than just this. Eastern Rudar is also coming in. So I imagine they're in voice chat. Like, this doesn't happen without voice chat of some variety. Yggdrasil dies. Those terrible micro by Zizzle. Like, So some recompense for whatever's happened in the early game so far. Look, they're gonna get Eric as well. Or Pinneth Gale, excuse me. This is Eric. He's faster than you. He's dead. Look, was there a speed ability? No, that was the Aura of Gloom. So that means West Gondor is done. West Gondor is down and out. So it's really nice. It makes up for the whatever happens to morally ambiguous. I'm gonna pause here real quick so we don't miss anything. Where is not Smalls? Zizzle? Where's this dude? Zay. Alright. Where's the music? Give us our music back. Alright. We're gonna push in. Looks like we're gonna... Oh, cannon focus maybe? On Kamul. Oh, onto Can. Very close. 25 HP. Oh, the mask got him. Oh, my word. Oof. Kamul's also super low. Not losing Kamul, though, is nice. But losing Can... not good. Because all of the progress that was made down here, it's massively gone. Not all of it, but a large chunk of it is gone because the Gondor would normally go up and pressure here, and normally if the Kamul's forces, if he's fighting, I need a word. Normally the Kamul's forces, if they're fighting both Gondors, it's like they're gonna die, especially if Dwarves or Elves come. They're gonna die, but with like one Gondor all gone by Eric, Marshall, and Orthanc, they'll absolutely push to win, but not down Can. Can of the Wind Riders is a really nice kill. He's one of the stronger heroes. He's not the chase, he's more of Kamul's forces, he's more like one of the AoE heroes. But that sucks. Also, Angmar can't push at all now. Goldfumble and Witch King. He's got Ren, who's a melee, and the thing is, Ren's benefit is compounded because units attacked by Ren the Unclean receive 50% extra damage from ranged attacks for 10 seconds. But some of that bonus is gone because you've lost Goldfumble. So the compounded bonus you get is less so. So he doesn't have like his combo though isn't bad. It's like with a huge ball of ranged heroes. That's pretty nice. I'd like to see if he was a little bit quicker, but We better be beating up north, yeah. Perplexed to saying that, I believe, because Gondor is getting hammered on. Gondor is taking the brunt of it. It's West Gondor is almost completely gone now. He's got Orthanc and Marshall. It's not looking well for the Gondors. Can we get rid of that unit selection? And he's almost on Lamidden. This is West Gondor's only base. Like, they've got like Lamidden, and if they get the King's Rally upgraded, he'll be a spawn. That's the only base, so when Gondor is all dead, then Khamul's forces will be completely free. Belkoth Outpost isn't even dead. Belkoth Outpost may die soon. With Dwarves, and that's a lot of mass coming in. He should still have Durin somewhere. He can't fight this. There's Glorfindel there. He gets the Minowraith cannons, which is an interesting call, because he's not getting attacked right now. It's Gondor that's primarily getting attacked. So I would get Lord of Tharbad or Pelindor here. I feel like both of those would be better calls, because he's not taking the brunt of the attacking force here. Okay. So we see red mostly rotating down here. Whiffed force field. There wasn't really the opportunity. It could have been there. Maybe a little like slightly farther up here to pin it against the wall if it's still trying to go forward. We have dragons coming to help because Enedwaith is almost gone. What are the hero balls that we're looking at here? Chieftainess of the Reedwater takes some damage. Austere takes some damage. It's kind of difficult to fight here as red, or as good, because you don't have a lot of mass. Arvad leg, Austere. No one loses anything. You're nice. Sucks to be Braun. You can't do a whole lot as Braun. On the bright side, something I said something about a little bit early in the game, they're still in the game. So it's like, you appreciate that, you know? You're happy that everyone's still in the game and no one's rage quit, especially in like a lobby that's taken this long. It's something you appreciate. We have Angmar over here, as well as Eastern Rudar. Rangers isn't here. Is Morley ambiguous? No, Morley ambiguous is just chilling. I'm trying to be helpful with just Glorfindel, West Elves problems. Chief of the Lossoff. Lamidden is almost dead, which is bad. Chiefess is really low. Decides not to recall. He killed that with the arrows, the volley, which is really great. But then he just didn't recall, so that's kind of meh. He didn't get the upgrades though. It's not the end of the world. You can go back into 4-shell or 4-nost upgrades. Push on last bridge. I don't see it accomplishing much here. Karth? Karth? Not quite. Karth? Ah! Wow, he just sent Karth back. I still don't see it accomplishing much. There's lots of people here. Red's coming. Look at the Dragons player. We're microing against East Elves. Targets Drogoth. Targets Skorba. Kinda wants to seem to fight, but more wants to take chip damage. Looks like we're pushing AA's Ruin. I'm not sure what. I think it's just cannon farming, because this isn't normally the route you take when you pressure A's Ruin. Drogoth! Nice. Ooh, Glorf heal? Beautiful. Very nice play by East Elves, the Hoken. See, it's not looking great for Evil. There have been some benefits, and actually, Lamidden may make up for it. Just because that's a huge base to kill. I don't think how much money does he have? 17? I don't think he got King's Rally. Yeah, he didn't. He's salty. So, which means Gondors are dead. There's that base is gone actually too. So what you've got left is Forts of Ison and Orthanc for West Gondor, because those weren't really in the prime attack path. And East Gondor has nothing. East Gondor is down to just his heroes. Looks looks like he's upgrading. Yeah, he's upgrading that. So that has 5 Jordan. Likes the Amon Soul redesign. Ren getting a little low. Got that one? Oh, wait. I guess he wanted to hit Morgamir. So as a whole, it's not looking great for evil. They've just lost to more heroes. Ooh, Orthanc may be dead soon. So yeah, now all that the Gondors have left are the Fordsweisen. And yeah, so you can see that Kamul's forces, they're just completely free here. Because the Gondors, they can't pressure at all. Their heroes are dead, their healing is slow because their main spawns are dead. They've got Fordsweisen. Because that's what one of the things Marshall could buy. I don't know why, I feel like you buy Kernir instead, but I guess you do, you. It's a thick hero. Most melees are thick heroes. Let's see here. Who's the dwarves? You can't see the colors don't always give great. Did he get Dwellin? Dwarves is perplexed. Okay. I don't know what I was trying to finish the Eastern Rudar base. Hualdar is getting low. Hualdar is always a really nice kill because that's like the primary tankiness. He keeps cannon focusing, so that's. I wonder if he's not gonna try to push in instead. We're gonna leave. The thing about dwarves is you kind of have to buy bases for income as opposed to getting heroes, and I would just prefer to micro heroes over micromanaging mass because mass is kind of meh. It'll die sometimes, and there's nothing you can do about it. Let's see here. Brown, trying to do things. Do it for and then Red leaving Brown. What? Dwellin? Oh, what is he doing? Oh man, he threw. Did he get close to killing something? He didn't even. He like clicked on like a lesser dragon. Like, oof. That sucks. He stood and fought here when he should have been running because Smog was pursuing. No, that was not an attack on the move fault. That was you staying and attacking when that was really bad. Less than ideal for dwarves. Wainrider and Kitman is still alive, which means okay, he's already got his Nazgul. He could get. Does he have Overlord of Belkov? He does. This is the only spot he can. Does he want to pressure elves? Oh, nice. Okay. So Mirkwood's dead. So East Elves actually, at this point, just has Halls and Lothlorien left alive. Good recall. Dragons? Targets a lesser dragons. That's kind of bad. Miss target. It's difficult to target the dragons. Like they're the important dragons in that mass. We really want to get Halls. If all three of them coordinate, they should be able to dive Thranduil. Oh, I guess there's dwarves in there too. What? Thranduil? Smog? Not even close. You can't. Look, it's got 500 HP left, and he's over cannons. They're chilling. You could, if you wanted to, you could just sacrifice. They want Thranduil. They have Drogoth doing chip damage. Cellborn Blink. Scarlet! Oh my word. Yep, alright, Uriel. There goes all of Uriel's heroes. And Halls isn't even dead. Does he have an anti-air attack? I don't think he does. Yeah, no. So the thing is, even if when you kill Halls, it's not gonna be worth it. For Smog and Scorba, he kind of dove for Thranduil and it just didn't pan out. So yeah, it feels bad, just as dragons, because as dragons, You don't understand the game, you know? You've lost all your heroes. You're down to mass and cannons. So you're fighting like this defensive battle and trying to help with mass. And the thing is, you can't even get that much mass. Like, you're upgrading. He didn't get a Nazgul. There was a Corey Hill he could buy too. I don't know what that was. Maybe he did get a Nazgul. Maybe he went for a free one and got like a ground Nazgul. Did he get... No, he bought Scorba. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure Brown gets a Corey Hill. So Brown rotates with half health, Morgamir, and a Felwyn. He did not have to recall there. He could just right click a hero there. That getting upgraded. Tharbad died at some point in time. Dwarves is trying to work on Wayne Rider encampment. But it's not gonna work out because he still has a hero ball. 3 flying heroes. So Sam, you aren't too upset if you lose Kamul. If you've got 3 flying heroes, you have a lot of utility with 3 flying heroes. Scares off the East Elves. Did he get the upgrade? I think he did get the upgrade. I think it goes from 7 seconds to 5 seconds, and the assassin build time. And I believe it also should give you an extra. Alright then. That feels bad. Just, it is Carthan, so it's not the end of the world, but it feels bad. He gets Karsh now. Does he grab Karsh? Yeah, he grabbed Karsh. So that's really nice. Especially considering his diminutive hero ball. Going from 3 to 4 is a change in DPS that you're happy for. Especially when you've lost Gulfimble and Morgamir. Or Gulfimble and Witch King. Rotate into the last bridge. I think he's got the DPS to finish it. I feel like I should charge in the center. Yeah, my charge is on cooldown. It's not, yeah, you're just like microing your one melee hero as West Elves. Careful, Chieftain. Chieftain is pretty squishy. It's like Carthan's their tank, but it's just, like people just sometimes dive past Carthan and target Chieftain, or Huntsmaster, I guess is his name. So he's kind of squishy, and just having one hero feels bad. Except as Glorfindel, because you're doing everything and you're have god tier tanky level. This is a nice play. If you can get Kamul to overextend and you force field that bridge there, it'd be a nice play. Let's see here. Who has... He's got Ren. We're gonna pause real quick. Maybe this will get edited out. He is Moot Lord. Dre B, who's red. Hokin, that's East Elves. He's got Ren. That's Dwarves. Legos is Cardolin. Regalia. Zizzle, who's whatever's left of West Gondor. Alright, that's Uriel's. Looks like we're trying to flank. But unfortunately, nope. Nice heal. Nope, volley, that'll do it. Yeah. When you have one hero, it's like you cannot take on 3 factions by yourself with an East Elves and a strong Arthedain. Nope. Valiant attempt, Uriel. But you gotta play slightly more conservative on that. I like this, like Sabaton. It was introduced to me by actually some people at a camp I worked at, and it's Sabaton. It's pretty fire. We have the double half troll by who is this? Regalia? Yeah, by Regalia. So that's really nice. It's like big power spike. It's not cheap. It's like lots of minerals to buy. But that's a really nice power spike, especially like being down Gorkol, so you've just been on these 3 primary heroes for this long time, and then all of a sudden you go to 5 heroes, big spike. I have this like recurring fear of I'm not actually streaming, or my mic isn't on or something. Morgamir focus fire. Good job by Drapey. Just because it's happened before. Ooh, Ren. Good pulls. Just because it's happened before that I've been streaming for like an hour and then, oh, I wasn't actually streaming. Yeah. Is Volley off cooldown? Volley is not off cooldown. That looked like Malakafield there. He died a little too fast. I think you can fight this. Just because the half troll's DPS isn't huge. It's big, but it's not massive. I think you can fight that. Looks like Morgamir and what's his bucket got sent back for healing. Ren? Maybe? I have no idea. Oh, there they are. They're not healing, so something you can actually do as the Angmar or the Trolls faction is if you station your heroes right here, they'll get healed by both this base and this base. So it's really fast. It's nice. Looks like we're doubling on the Arthedain. There's a lot of cannons left here. Is that Blanco? Yeah. So it could work, or like it... I don't know. It could go either way. Focus fire on Ren. Nice pull. No focus fire yet. Looks like there's an Athelwyn target. Oh, Karsh! Volley does not go off. Oh, Glorfindel! Got him! Nice! Good job, me. Just came in from the side. Beautiful. Looks like elves and dwarves coming in to try to finish Dogoldur. It looks mostly stripped. There's not a whole lot left. Whole lot left here. Interesting recall. I don't see Kamul here. There's Kamul, okay. Nice pull. Great job. That was Celeborn. Killed a Warlord of Camp. Nice Celeborn kill. I guess the Kamul's forces did overextend somewhat. It's like they're desperate to keep this base alive. They shouldn't be, though. It's not. If this base dies, it's not the end of the world. So you don't want to throw heroes trying to defend this. Nice job by elves and dwarves. So yeah, now Kamul's forces get this new base, Litash, because they're expected to die. They're expected to have Ebron rotate on them. So they get this base tucked in the very center. There's normally like a base here. There can be bases here. There could be a base here for evil. So this is tucked in very deep. Well, easily defended. Looks like we're gonna farm some resources, some gold minerals. Which isn't... You kind of want to kill this so he can't rotate with it, but... Who's this? Zay. What? Ren? But, like... There are better things to target than those cans there. You could find a base to target. He may not have to deal with cannon focus fire down here, which is something. Action! We have Kamul's forces, we have Angmar, and we have whatever's left of dragons here. Morgamir? Glorfindel's getting low. Glorfindel? Stressing me out. That's me. Kamul? Oh, the flag! Ooh! I don't know if the force field was what did it. That was great. Well played, Arthedain. Glorfindel is at like 150 HP. So, with the general state of the map, the bottom, all of the Gondors are dead. The only thing that's still alive here is Ford's Bison, because it's entrenched with cannons. You could probably hit it from this side, but it's not that huge of an attack. Break them down. All of East is mostly dead. There's still left Lorien alive. I guess not all of East is dead, because there's aim on length now. Dwarves is still alive. Ooh! Drapey got the stores. I think there's some upgrade around here. Maybe it's here that turns the hobbits. Maybe if you have to get upgrades. It turns the hobbits into heroes. Big action happening down here by Anuminus. We have trolls. We have Arthedain. We have dragons. We have Ren. Let's see here. Looks like Chieftain of Arenborn. He didn't get too low, it's not the end of the world. Oh, we also have Camille's forces. Glorfindel. Mithrandir. 300 HP? Yeah, not even close. You gotta leave him back there. Separate him, and you can fight with Glorfindel, but not Mithrandir. So it doesn't feel great as the West Evils, because the East is still alive, and so you know the East is gonna kill you. Like, unless you kill the West fast enough, the East is gonna rotate and start to punish in, like, the North bases, for example. Moria just finally died. It took forever, but they had to kill the Central and Watham camp. That was like the final thing to do. But careful him. What that means now is Cardolin, I guess they have to kill that. Cardolin is free to rotate. Cardolin can leave and go somewhere else. Good lord. Looks like he's trying to do stuff. He doesn't have much. I think everything of his is dead. Gander target? He was not paying attention there. Nice. Oh, that was me. Okay. Nice dive. Not really. It's just him not paying attention. I didn't like that. Malgaville? It looks like they could kill. Yeah, they got the Glorfindel! Oh, looks like I dove there. Mad micro skills by me. An Argadlub died there. I somehow missed that. There's a lot going on. There was no evil punish. There's no good punish. All good got for that was Gandar up here. So that means Rangers is completely dead. Is there anything else? Yeah, Rangers is completely dead now. Sucks for me, because I now have like the 2 ranged tiers, and I don't have the DPS tank. So yeah, Rangers is done. I think all he's got is the Chieftain, or Huntmaster. Okay. Pressuring settlement of the stores. Looks like Dwarves is going to try to somewhat help defend it. Let's see here. Looks like there's enough Dwarf mass here. Okay, and Dwarves show up, like the heroes, so you can't really do a whole lot there. Simos, he's kind of... Maybe he's trying to get pressure to get through, or maybe he's like clearing single cannons. But again, I feel like there are better targets than whatever is left here. Maybe they feel okay because they feel like they're in control of the game. Dragons is still intact, so... Yeah, he is max out. So he has mass. He doesn't have heroes, but he's got mass. Looks like Settlement of the Stores is gonna die here. Elves coming in, but Trolls is here. Angmar is here. Camille's forces are here. Eastern Rudar is here. I don't think they managed to hold this here. There's just so much evil. I window. Oh, what was that? It like teleported I window. Oh, that feels bad. Ooh, a Thelwyn, 30 HP. Not even close. They can probably also push to kill this base. That may have been an accident. He may not have meant to buy this. Oof, feels bad. More dwarves coming in. You could maybe hold this. There's some low health heroes in the evil ball. And there's a lot of cannons here. And yeah, the mass is kind of just filtering in. Evil's pushing out to hit the heroes. So they could hold this. I feel like there was a possibility they could push to kill this. Red's down to Marcho, Blanco. He lost Argid Leb, I believe. This is Arvid Leg, right? Yeah. So he lost the one with the force field. It's not the end of the world, but it's like, if you're gonna lose a hero, you absolutely lose the one with the force field, because volley is just really strong. You can't push in here. Like, there's nothing you can do. Like, there's so many heroes, and if you don't have yours, it's just this mass of units. Alright, leg! Interesting decision. Very nice cannon micro by Du. That was really good. It's like, the cannon micro didn't do it, but he came up behind him and abused it. Really well played by Du. Well done. That looked important. So this is a Kiwi. Who is this? Is this a dragons? No, this is a troll space. And it just the support isn't here. I'm gonna say though about Du, like he's been doing really well. Does he still have? He may have lost. Where's Emissary? We're gonna pause. Where's Emissary? Something to believe in. There's Emissary. Okay, yeah. So he's done a really great job of keeping his heroes intact. I've noticed that about like Peanut Shell and now Du. When everyone else is losing heroes, you're keeping yours alive. We have the Hormarath Ice ability that gets all like most of that mass. That they're all stronger. Darren coming in from the side. Hormarath! He was controlled with the Balkoth to go left over there. Looks like he didn't quite have the same range in that, so that kind of affected his pathing. But yeah, you can't, there's just not enough evil heroes here. Even with like the half trolls and whatnot, there's just not enough here. Evil can just defend for days. There's so much DPS and tankiness here. Balkoth gets taken down as well by, I think, yeah, Glorfindel and Dwarves. So that should be it. It was a beautiful game by good, by evil. Well, like, there were very strong players on both sides. Arthadane, Eastern Rudar. Yeah, top 10 epic fights in Split. It was just this bastion of good tankiness and firepower, and the hordes of evil trying to assault. I'm not sure what East Gondor has been doing all game. Like, and West Gondor. West Gondor can't really do anything here. But this has not been a great, like... Arthadane and Rangers have been, like, struggling to live. And you're over there working on morally ambiguous turrets. I don't know how I'm gonna end up editing this, because there was a lot that went on. Yeah, if you look at the evil perspective, it's like, you know, there's still Mythland alive. You know, like, that's a possibility. Barrow Downs is still there, so they got like good, except for Gondor still as their core spawns, and Elves still left Lorien. Elves is Aeon Link. Elves has whatever Euthid. Dwarves has that base. Dwarves probably has that base. And you're down to this core. Cold Fells, High Fells. Are they both Fells? Cold Fells, High Fells. Yeah. You have this base, but it's not enough. Because at this, like, especially with how you've been trading heroes, if you haven't lost any heroes, you know, maybe. But with their level of hero attrition, the good factions will just outmass them. Because the good factions have traded, I believe, significantly better. But it's a really great game for, yeah, like there's no answer for these balls. It was a really great game. Is that? No, alright. Arrows of the Red Flame. Especially considering what it took that game to start, how much effort it was to get the game to be played. Yeah, Evil's pushing on all the sides. It was a great game. Great game. It's a great game. Very well played, all factions. If I had to give someone an MVP, Hoakin did a lot of background pushing, I think. I would give it to Eastern Rudar. He kept all of his heroes alive. He made some key snipes. Arvid Leg down here, when he trapped him between like the cannon, he went back and he was so low health. I would have to give Do here the MVP award. It was really great play by him. He's got like his bases are mostly intact. It looks like maybe he bought Cold Fells after the space died, or maybe this came as a result of buying High Fells. I'm not sure. No, because High Fells, maybe Cold Fells got Dove. Maybe that's it. Or maybe there was an upgrade here with fortifications for this area. That's also a possibility. But it was a beautiful game. Well played, all.